is Will County's News Talk Sports 1340 WJL. Good morning. It's a Tuesday, and it's time for our first Money Talks program of the year. The second and fourth Mondays, we welcome into our WJL airwaves, or onto our WJL airwaves, our friends from NuMark Credit Union. NuMark, take control with their auto refinance sale and reevaluate your current auto loan. They're offering rates as low as, check this out, 149 APR. Wow. So now is the time to lower your monthly payment, better protect your vehicle, or save money. For more information, call NuMark today at 815-729-3211 or visit them on their website at NuMarkCU.org. That's NuMarkCU.org. Also, I would like to remind you before we jump in, we're going to be giving away a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of NuMark. Today's winner will receive that gift card by picking it up in Crest Hill. How do you win it? Well, you listen to the program, because at some point we're going to give you the answer of a question that I'm going to ask. And if you're the first correct caller on the Turk Furniture studio line at 815-254-7300, you will receive a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of NuMark Credit Union. Today, we're going to be talking to Mr. Harry Stewart, Vice President of Mortgage Lending at NuMark Credit Union, and he joins us on that Turk Furniture studio line. Mr. Stewart, happy 2021.
Hey, Scott. How you doing? Always a pleasure to be on your show.
Absolutely. It's good to have you back, my friend. And, you know, we were all hoping for 2020 to go away in 2021 to change everything. Well, hey, it's been a fun 11 days, but you're going to make day number 12 better for us, right?
I guess since it's the first show of the year, I feel special.
Yeah, you should feel special, Harry. You're special for a lot of reasons, my friend. So Harry is Vice President of Mortgage Lending at NuMark Credit Union. Just kind of recap 2020, when you're old and gray, which is many, many years down the road, and you're sitting there talking to your grandkids, and you're going to have a bunch of them because you got a lot of your own kids. You're going to say, you're going to go, back in 2020, it was an incredible year. They're going to be, do you mean the pandemic, Grandpa? You're going to go, no, for me, because mortgage lending, refining went bananas in 2020. Is that going to be the story you tell?
You know what? I've never been busier than I am right now. Rates are spiked up a little bit, I'd say, within the last week, but I'd say it's still a great time. If my general rule is if you can lower your rate by 1% on a current mortgage and recover any closing costs within an 18-month period, it still makes sense. Even though the rates spiked up, they're still historically low. There'll always be movement in the rates in the markets. So
been a crazy year. Been a crazy year, no doubt about that. All right, so you briefly mentioned rates. Let's be more specific. What's happening with mortgage rates right now?
Right now, I would say you could still get a 30-year fixed under 3%, maybe 2 3/4 on a 30 fix. On a 15-year, you're probably looking maybe 2 1/4. Obviously, other factors go into that, but I'd say a good base rate or average rate would be 2 1/4 on a 15-year and 2 3/4 on a 30-year right now.
So still historically low.
Oh yeah. I remember back when the rates actually went into the sevens, and I couldn't believe it. It was like 7 1/4. I'm like, the rates will never be this low. And now if we tried to quote a 7 1/4 rate, it would be considered predatory.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, well, let's talk about home values right now. We have a couple of real estate shows on, so I'm hearing constantly the realtors talking about low inventory. Prices are, at first they were kind of staying steady, but now they're going up. What are you hearing right now as far as home values?
Yeah, we do loans all over the country, and it's pretty much the same story everywhere. The houses that get put on the market sell really quick. A lot of times they'll go for asking price or even a premium in some markets. The home prices are increasing. I think there's a newsletter just 2 months ago. I sent it out, just telling how much the increase in average property values have increased over the year, and it was the largest jump in 18 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty big.
All right, good. Harry, let's talk about refinancing your mortgage and some of the benefits of doing something like that. People have heard about it. Those who have done it realize that it is painless. It does take organization. It does take sitting down with you and going over everything. But speaking from experience, sitting down with you, you'll give everybody a roadmap, and it makes it a lot easier. You're not doing this stuff on your own. You're not doing it from some instruction manual on a website. You actually sit down, have a meeting with Harry, talk with him. He'll give you a checklist, and it just makes the process so much easier. Plus, you can text him, you can call him, you can email him. If you ever have any questions, you're going to go right to him, not some guy somewhere in some other state or some other country.
Yeah, it's way easier than internet lending. We're a community-based credit union, so our only service is to our members. You know, we do a pass-through service for all of our products, not just mortgages, but everything that we do. So we're not looking for profit. We're just looking for a good pass-through service and provide a good product to our members. As far as the benefits of refinancing, I would say if you're looking for a rate and term, like I said before, you want to be able to lower your rate by at least 1% and recover your costs in an 18-month period. But there's other benefits too. You could do cash out refinances for different large products or large expenses like additions or maybe putting in a pool or finishing your basement. But I've seen a lot of people refinance to take cash out for debt consolidation, high interest rate credit cards, different installment loans, maybe to pay off an equity loan that they have. I've also seen people take advantage of like a term reduction. Hey, it feels a little bit more comfortable to do a 20-year or 15-year instead of the traditional 30-year fixed mortgage. And I've seen a lot of people do that. Typically, the payment's going to be higher on those shorter-term loans, but you build equity a lot quicker.
Nice. Very, very nice. All right, so before you refi, some things you need to think about first. Is one of them staying in your home for a certain period of time? Is that the first thing you should ask yourself, or is that way down the list?
You know what? It's definitely something that I'd consider. I don't know if I'd put that at the top, or it would kind of cancel out a refinance if you're planning on selling your house within 6 months or a year. Because think if your break-even point is about 12 months or 13 months, and you have to figure out like how much you're saving per month by doing the refinance versus what the cost. And once you figure out what that break-even point is, if you're selling your house really before that or around there, it's not really going to make sense for you to refinance because you're not going to realize any of the benefits. So And I have members come up to me all the time and me, we're planning on moving in 3 years, and then 10 years later I'm talking to them and in the same house, and I'm no different. I thought I moved into my 3-year house and we're planning on moving, but life take a hold, and here I am 17 years later in the same house.
Amen. Amen. Absolutely. We're talking with Harry Stewart, Vice President of Mortgage Lending at NuMark Credit Union. This is Money Talk brought to you by NuMark Credit Union. Do you have an anecdote or two about how mortgage refinances have helped your members?
It could be really almost anything, like from a monthly payment. Usually, I'd say the average savings I see just refinancing rate and term, maybe $200 a month.
Wow.
So it's big savings over the term of the loan. So if you figure $200 a month over 12 months is $2,400, over whatever the term of the loan is, that's big savings. As far as the debt consolidation, I've seen members consolidate their payments into one low monthly payment that's tax deductible. Yep. With the interest. So I think that's a huge relief. Instead of paying 5, 10 different credit cards or different loans, you've got one payment. So it's gonna kind of be a little bit of a stress relief.
Yep.
Having to do that, and or coming up with big purchases or redoing stuff around the house. Instead of waiting for that one or for things to get done. I've got people that were taking 2 years to finish their basement. It's kind of a relief to get done right away. So,
Harry, what are some of the mistakes you've seen people make when it comes to their mortgage?
At least not checking it out. I would check out a review, see if it makes sense to refinance. It doesn't have to be every month, but at least every 6 months. See where the rates are. Just recognize if the rates have dropped below where your current rate is. Just stay informed. Really, I would say that's probably the biggest mistake. Or staying in. I guess that goes into the same thing about staying informed. But if you've had a loan for 10 years and you haven't looked at it, I would definitely check it out.
Okay, Harry, let's talk, and I'll give you a chance here for a commercial for NuMark. It's the advantages of working with a credit union like NuMark to refinance your mortgage. What are those advantages?
So typically, credit unions are going to have lower rates, lower costs, because of what I said earlier. We're not in it for profit. Usually, I don't want to name banks, but the bigger banks are going to have a board of directors that are hammering the desk for profit. Here at NuMark and credit unions in general, we're looking for a pass-through service for our members, just to provide that service for our members. So we're not hammering the desk for profit. Our whole board of directors is they're on a volunteer basis. We're non-for-profit, so we're not looking to expand and make money for shareholders. The members are the shareholders.
Okay, that makes good sense. So you become part of the family, basically, right?
Yep, exactly.
All right. How long to refinance your mortgage? What is that time period like?
It's a great source of stress for me right now because everybody's refinancing at once. I would say, okay, so if you like when we were talking last year, I'm like, maybe 30 days, 30 to 40 days is about the typical time frame for refinance. Now I would say probably 90 days on a refinance. So what we've been doing, we've just been getting our numbers in line to take care of them.
Okay. And do you have a short sheet of what people might need for that first sit down with you? If you call them or they call you and say, Harry, I want to come in person, you can do that safely, or you can do this over the phone or through Zoom, I'm sure, as well. Is there a list of things? And I know there's a long list, but what's that initial list of things that they need to bring with them?
You know what? If they know their income, they're not self-employed, they don't have rental properties. If they know their income, they know what the rate is on their maybe a mortgage statement and a pay stub, just for like a short list. Obviously, like during the process, I'm going to ask for more pay stubs, W-2s, tax
Sure.
returns, bank statements, mortgage statement, copy of the homeowner's insurance, just as a basic list. And if they're self-employed or if they have additional properties, we're going to ask for more stuff. Or if they're on a fixed income like a pension or Social Security, or if they receive child support or alimony, I'd also ask for that stuff. But every situation is going to be a little bit different, but I'd say if they know how much they're making and they're not self-employed, I would say maybe a pay stub and a mortgage statement just to start with.
There you go. And your Social Security number.
Yeah, obviously that stuff, yeah. If they don't remember their social, well, no.
Then we got a problem.
Right on the tax return. They can bring that with.
Harry, let's go through your contact information. How can people get a hold of you? Or if they would like to apply right away, what do they need to do?
So the easiest way right now is to apply on our website, and the website address is the www.numarkcu.org. That's NUMARK, the letter C, the letter U.org. They go to mortgage services and then apply. This is a 10-minute brief application. And once we receive that, that'll be assigned to one of our senior law officers, and we'll get back to them almost same day.
Okay, beautiful. Harry, as always, it is a pleasure, my friend. You brighten my day. How are the kiddies over the holidays? I know we did a pre-Christmas money talks. How were the holidays for the Stewarts?
Oh, it was great. It was great. We, as you know, COVID already went through our house, so we just had like a normal Christmas. Everybody came over, the cousins, my sisters, my parents. So we just had a normal Christmas, and it was really nice,
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Harry, as always, you're a rock star. 815-729-3211 or the aforementioned contact information. Harry Stewart, Vice President of Mortgage Lending at NuMark Credit Union. Great starting off the year with you, my friend, and we'll talk, if not see each other, very soon.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks,
all right, brother.
Scott.
All right, brother. Be good.
Okay.
Harry Stewart, quality guy. Best in the biz. He's just a good dude. Really, really good guy. I think the world of him. Okay, so now I have a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of NuMark Credit Union. And don't forget, NuMark has an auto refi sale. Right now, you can get rates as low as 1.49 APR. That's crazy. It's almost free money. So now's the time to lower your monthly payment, better protect your vehicle, or save money. For more info, call NuMark today at 815-729-3211 or visit their website at numarkcu.org. That's numarkcu.org, NUMARKCU.org. All right, here's the question, though. First correct caller on the Turk Furniture studio line. Second to last question. I asked Harry, how long does it usually take you to refinance your mortgage? And he gave you a specific number. What is that number? 815-254-7300. That is the Turk Furniture studio line. Well, that is the Turk Furniture studio line. All right, let's go right to the calls. Hi, good morning. You're on WJOL. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, Scott. It's Tom.
Tom, where are you calling from today?
Tinley Park.
Tinley Park. Tom from Tinley. How many days to refi right now with Harry?
90 days.
Bam! Tom from Tinley Park, you have just won a $25 gift card. Congratulations. Well done. Do you know where the NuMark is in Crest Hill?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, you go there anytime, noon onward. Not before noon today because I got to process and everything like that. But anytime after 12 o'clock or in the next week or two, whenever you're in the area, stop in, go to the drive-thru, give them your ID, and you're going to get yourself 25 bones. How about that?
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that.
Yep, Tom, thanks for listening, pal. We appreciate it, and well done. Tom Kenny from Tinley is our winner. Well done. It's going to wrap things up for another edition of Money Talk, brought to you by NuMark Credit Union. For Harry Stewart, I'm Scott Slocum. Thanks for listening.